Welcome back to week 2. We're going to start this week with a back workout. For today's workout, we're going to need use of our bands, our dumbbells, as well as a wall behind us. So just making sure that that wall is obstacle free, and as well that we have the appropriate footwear on so that we're not slipping and sliding away from that wall. Remember to keep that water bottle nice and close, and if at any point you feel like you need to stop and take a break, feel free to just pause and come back when you're ready. Let's go ahead getting things started with our warm-up. Reaching those arms right up across our chest and swinging it across. Dynamically opening up that chest, warming up those arms. Perfect. 2 more. Awesome. Drop it down. Rolling those shoulders back, pinching those shoulder blades back and down like we're squeezing a grape. Let's do some shoulder circles. Sometimes it can feel really good to kind of bend the arms. Whatever feels best for you. Awesome. Let's switch directions. Other way. Letting those shoulders fall away from those ears. Awesome, great job. Bringing it over to our wall, let's do our hip openers. So placing that hand on our wall for support, and legs can come up and out. Like we're climbing off of that bike seat. Great job. All right, let's go ahead switching sides. Knee comes up, out to the side, back. Great job. All right, give it a nice little shake out here. And to kind of dynamically warm up a little bit more, we're going to stretch forward, left foot forward, right foot back, straight right leg. We're going to do a modified world's greatest pose. So we're going to open up to the right, pressing forward into that left leg, and then connecting that right hand. All right, back up. Switching sides. Left foot forward. Right foot forward, left leg back. Opening up to the left. Connecting that hand to knee. All right, bringing it right back in. Now let's go ahead, upping the pace of that dynamic warm-up. We're going to kick ourselves in the butt, dynamically warming up and stretching those quadriceps, which can get really shortened, really crunched up over the course of a day of being seated. If you work at a desk, if you have to do a lot of driving. Try and keep a nice neutral spine as we do this. Perfect. Dropping it down, shaking it out. Last move in here, reaching right on up. Link those fingers. Reach it to the left. And back to center. Other side. Back to center. Go ahead, drop those hands down to your side. Grab that water bottle. Meet me right back here on the mat for our circuit. All right, let's go ahead and getting right into our working sets. We're going to do today's workout as a circuit. So we're going to perform 5 movements in a row, take a break, and then repeat it 2 more times. So let's go ahead. Starting off with round 1, we're going to grab onto our band and we're going to do a single arm bent over row. So what that's going to look like is we're going to step either through one or both feet, nice and wide, one foot in front of the other, making sure we've got a nice sturdy setup, holding on to both handles. And we're going to row up towards our side, going wrist to hip. Only bending over as far as our bodies will allow. Pinching those shoulder blades together. We're going to go 10 reps on each side. Last one. Awesome. Very carefully stepping out. Let's reset ourselves up on the other side. Stepping forward. And we're going wrist to hip. Pinching those shoulder blades together like we're squeezing a grape. Last one. Awesome. Great job. Very carefully stepping out, holding onto those bands still. We're going to do some reverse flies. So adjusting our resistance. We're going to bring those hands up to chest height. Nice neutral spine, hugging baby up and in, shoulders back and down. Bring our pinkies behind us. Pinching those shoulder blades together. Pull that band apart. A little side view here, keeping those arms relatively straight and relaxed. Five seconds. Great job dropping it down. Next up, keep those hands in a similar position on our bands. We're going to get a soft bend in those knees, reaching those hands up above, doing a banded pull down in front of our nose. Really pinching those shoulder blades back and down. Great job. Ten seconds. Great job. Shaking it out, setting that band aside. Let's step backwards towards our wall. And we're going to do some wall angels. So creating that neutral spine, tucking that pelvis, making sure it's stacked below our rib cage. Those hands up, so we're making kind of a loose W. Tuck that shin, shoulder blades back and down. Keeping our elbows and our fingertips on the wall. Up and down, wall angels. 30 seconds. Five seconds. All right, last one. Great job coming off of that wall. We're going to do one more movement, and that is kind of our accessory movement to these pulling motions that our back does. That is our bicep curls. So grabbing onto either our dumbbells or our cables, roll those shoulders back, palms to your screen, 30 seconds. Great job. Remember to breathe. Soft bend in those knees. 2 and 1. Drop it down. Setting those dumbbells down. I want you to trade those dumbbells in for your water bottle. Take a break, rehydrate, meet me right back here on the mat. All right, and we're back. Let's go ahead, setting ourselves back up for our single arm banded row. So making sure it is right under the arch of those feet. Stepping forward with one, back with the other. Square off those hips. And we're going to go wrist to hip. 10 on each side. Great job. One more. All right, and let's switch sides. Stepping in to those bands, making sure we're nice and safe. Square off those hips and row. Shoulder blades back and down. Tuck that chin. I want to see those double chins. Last one. Great job. Very carefully stepping out of that position, setting ourselves up for our banded flies. So hands come up in front of us, shoulder blades are relaxed, back and down. Neutral spine, soft bend in those knees, pinkies to the wall. Great job. All right, last one. Great job. Set it down, shake it out, reset that posture. And let's bring it up for our banded pull downs. Don't let that posture slip. Keep that nice neutral spine. Last one. Dropping it down, shaking it out, setting those bands down. Meet me on your wall. Pressing that lower back into the wall, tucking that chin. Hands come up, gliding those elbows and those knuckles for our wall angels. Great job. Shoulder blades back and down, neutral spine. Last one. All right, stepping off the wall, shaking it out. Let's go ahead with our, I'm grabbing the wrong equipment. So I'm gonna go from the wall, yeah. Stepping off of that wall, let's finish this circuit off with our dumbbells. Palms to the screen, bicep curls. Soft bend in the knees, nice and controlled. Great job. 5 seconds. Last one. Great job. Trade those dumbbells in for a bottle of water. Meet me right back here on the mat. We've got one more round. All right, let's go. Round 3. Grabbing onto those bands. Let's get ourselves set up one last time. There we go. Stepping out nice and wide. Squaring off those hips. And let's go. Hip to wrist, 10 on each side. Only leaning forward as far as your body will allow. Try and have a nice tuck in the chin, looking 6 feet on the ground in front of us. I really want to see those double chins. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Very carefully stepping out. What we do on one side, we must do on the other. Stepping forward. All the way up. Great job. Pinching those shoulders together. We're squeezing a grape. 2. Last one. Fantastic job stepping out of those bands. We're going to adjust that resistance, bring them up to chest height. Nice neutral spine. Tuck those shoulder blades together. Reverse flies. Ten seconds. 2, 1. Great job. Give it a shake out. Adjust that resistance. Bring those hands up and over the head. Tuck that tailbone. Lat pull downs. Last one. Great job. Setting aside those bands. Thank you very much for your service bands. We're going to set them aside. Backing onto that wall. Pressing our lower back into the wall. Tucking that chin. Shoulders, elbows, and fingertips are all touching the wall. Up 2 inches. Down 2 inches. Great job. Five seconds. Last one. Shake it out. Give it a good shake out here. Last movement here. Roll those shoulders back. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Soft bend in that knee. Bicep curls. Great job. All right, last one. Great job. Going ahead, setting those dumbbells down. Give it a great big shake. Grab your water and join me in our cool down. Let's start by reaching all the way up. Lacing those fingers together, let's lean it to the left. Really just sitting in this stretch. And back to center. Let's take it to the right. And back to center. Dropping those arms down, rolling those shoulders back. Let's go left ear, left shoulder. Last breath. And back to center. Other side. And back to center. Taking that right hand, let's hug it across our bodies. Great job. Switching sides. And back to center. Taking those hands, let's link them together behind our back. Create a little space. Absolutely. I'll go ahead giving a little side view. So see how I'm creating a little distance between my thumbs and the small of my back. And back down. And there you have it. Great job today. Make sure to grab that water and give your body what it needs today. We'll see you in the next one.